are fine, you all are fit, and you people are preferring all of your social distance measures, right? You all are following. I think please don't go out if it is not that necessary. And in our last class, as you all know, we have just finished our course, and I hope you all read your up to your activity number 13. So basically we will start with activity number 14 or chapter called pressure. Okay, it is included in your force, but this is having its own physical identity. Force and pressure are related to somewhat each other, but pressure is having its own attributes, it is having its own applications, and force is having its own applications. Okay, how this pressure and force are related, let us see, let us understand in this particular class. The definition for pressure is change in effect of force to area of contact. Students, change in effect of force with the area of contact is called as pressure. That means, yes, force is used. Force is used. How? In what way? Suppose this is a normal sponge. Yes, this is it. This is a normal sponge. Now I will use my hand, okay? I will use my hand, as you can see here. I will try to push it. Right? Yes, I am applying maximum force. It is going down, right? As much as it can. Now let me change my hand to this particular point. Now let me push it. What do you observe? What do people observe? In the first case, I applied force. Yes, in both the cases, I applied force with my hand, right? Same amount of force. But effect of force increased when area is decreased. At first, the hand, I was applying force with my whole palm. Like that, I need to apply a lot of pressure. But still it is coming up. You can see here, my finger. Now I will apply it with my finger. How? I will apply just minimal force. It made a hole already. It made a hole already, as you can see. So students, here what we need to understand, we can intensify the force if we will apply the force with less area. See, you are having a pen, right? See, of course this example is not that appropriate, but I am giving you because you people are acquainted with it. The nib of the pen, if you will try to put on your hand, if you will apply pressure, it will make a hole. But if you will try it with the back side of the pen, it won't harm. Why? Because the back side of the pen is having more area as compared to the front side. Front side is pinpointed. So if you will apply force upon your palm, it will go deeper. It will make a hole inside your palm. But if you will try the same force to the back side of the pen, it won't harm you that much. Right? From here it is concluded, students, the effect of force is always increased if the area is decreased. Effect of force will always be increased if area is decreased, and that quantity is called as pressure. So the formula for pressure is P is equal to F by A. P is equal to F by A. Pressure is equal to force by area. Pressure is equal to force by area. I hope you all have understood from here. You got a little bit idea, right? Yes? Okay. So this is your formula. Pressure is equal to force by area. Okay? So lot of questions are there, students. Lot of questions are there. Why you are see in your bags it is given why while like women you might have seen they used to hold potteries on their head. While keeping pottery they will keep a towel right upon their head, rolling towel they will keep upon their head. Why they are keeping that? Or you can take a bag, okay, while holding the bag, why the strip of the bag is too wide so that you won't get an effect, right? And next you might have wondered why the trucks are given large tires, whereas cycles and bicycles are given very small tires. You can see the area of the tire is very width. The width is very high, right? So why these all things are? These all answers you will get in this particular chapter, which is known as pressure. Same answer, students. Pressure is equal to force per area. Let me answer one by one how it is related. First question is why women are keeping towel or turban upon their head while holding a pottery. See, our head is a little bit like what you call round like surface, right? For our head. No matter how rectangular it is, it is a little bit round, right? Okay, sorry, I made my hair a little bit worse. Okay, now as you can see, the pottery is also a little bit circular. When you hold it, the force of contact is much higher, which will affect our head, the woman's head. So what she do? What usually all people do? They will make a roll by a cotton, and they will cotton in the sense towel and all. They will keep it upon their head. They will make a turban. Now the effect of force decreased. They can easily take. They can easily bring. Right? Next question I asked: why do school bags have wide straps? Friends, see. You should do an experiment. What? Just hold a bag. You are going to shops, marketplaces, and all, right? Just hold a bag which has covers which are having very fine threads, and you just put 4 or 5 kilo of weight upon that. If you hold it for a lot of time, you will see there will be a mark upon your hand. Right? The same way, while you are going to the school bag, see, lot of books are there in our school, right? Around 7 subjects are there with the notebooks, workbooks, classwork, lot of things you people hold, diary and all. So this is make a weight around 5 to 10 kilo. It differs as much as your class increases, right? So 10 kilo of weight when you are holding on your back, so it will affect the pressure. It will give us pressure, right? The pressure on your shoulder will increase, but it will increase the area. The force applied will be decreased because it will be divided. The force will divide in the entire area, and the pressure which you will feel upon your shoulder is very less. So from here, this question's answer is also given by the same formula, Ft is equal to M by A. Next question is, have you wondered why lorries carrying heavy loads have large number of loaded tires? First thing is the heavy weight carrying lorries, they will always have huge tires, and not only 1 or 2, 6 tires they will have at the back, like total 6, 8, 12 tires also you can see in several cases. Why is it so? First thing is they are carrying much weight, tons of weight, right? And that weight has to be distributed on the tire. Like the entire weight goes on where? Ultimately they are going on tire only. If tire is only one tire will be there, you can see at the front there will be only single tire mostly. At the back where the load is high, you can see tires will be more. Why? Because the entire weight should be distributed among the tires, so that it won't break the bearing of the entire truck, and the weight should be transferred safely from one place to the other place. You all are getting me, I hope. Okay. So here, roundly, whatever questions are asked, the same explanation is, if we are using a broader tire in much more number, if number is increased, then the force will be increased throughout the area, and the product which we will get, a vehicle which is stress free, that is pressure free, and it can go on. Still it is having a lot of load, lot of pressure, but it is increased as the number of tires. It is decreased as the number of tires increased. So next, activity. By this activity, we can identify the effects of force. The activity states that take 2 trays. He is saying we should take 2 trays. Okay, and do this here. Okay, we should take 2 trays, and the tray we will take. Now he is saying fill both of them with lime powder. Okay, we will fill it with lime powder. Suppose here we have filled it with lime powder. Both we have to fill. Okay, this one also we filled with lime water. Oh, sorry, lime powder. Okay. Now we are saying take a brick. You know brick. Let us consider this one as a brick. Yes, this is the shape of the brick. Okay. Now we are saying first put the brick in this way, like this. This way. See, you can get a broader picture over here, right? See. Second, you should take brick in this manner, and we will do that also. Okay. So here, as you can see, this one I think didn't affected that much. Okay, now the same way you need to take both the bricks and you need to apply pressure upon that particular area. So he is asking, do both the holes are of same size? No, both the holes are not of same size, definitely. Do the area of both the holes are same size? No, that is also changed. How? See, area might be increased. Here first we have taken the entire brick horizontally and we have placed upon it. So the hole which is created, it is a little bit small because the force we have applied is distributed among the whole area of the brick. But when we are applying force like that, we will get a small area hole, but the depth of the hole will be increased because of the force which we are applying the same force, but now the area is decreased. This is the area you can see which is very small, but this area is very large. The force will be increased. In this case, force will decrease, and this force will be increased. If force is increased, you will get greater depth. Here you won't get that much depth. That is the simple answer you should get, right? This is what our 15th activity, identify the effect of force, states you. So from this above examples, this many examples we have taken, from this above examples, you can say that for a given force, if the surface area is smaller, the pressure will be greater. For a given force, suppose 5 Newton of force is given, 5 Newton of force is given, but the force need to be carried out by whom? By an object. If the area of the object which is applying force is increased, then the effects of force will be decreased, that is the pressure will be decreased. If the area is decreased, then the effect of pressure will be increased much higher. The 5 Newton of force will cause damage, yes, but if you point it in a small area, it will cause much higher damage. So here both P and F are, both P and A are inversely proportional. If you want to increase the pressure, you need to decrease the area, right? If you want to increase pressure, you need to decrease the area. If you want to increase you want to decrease the effect of pressure, then you need to increase the area, students. So this is what all about our what you can say pressure. So in this chapter we have discussed about pressure, that is force, and force, that is push or pull on a body. Then we have learned about the types of forces, that are contact forces and non-contact forces. On contact forces, students, we have read 4 types of contact forces, that is your frictional, that is your muscular, that is your normal, that is your again your strain, right? These are the 4 things we have read. In non-contact forces, we have read the magnetic force, electrostatic force, as well as gravitational force, right? Next, in this particular topic, we experience what kind of net force concepts and diagram of free body diagram, how we will do and perform, that also we read. And this class we have gone through effects of forces also. What are the effects which force cause? Yes, among that effect, pressure is also one quantity, and pressure is having its own properties. What exactly it is? Pressure is the product of force per area, but how can you increase pressure, how can you decrease pressure, that one also we have read in the entire class. And we did some experiments. So till now, students, your entire 15 activity number 15, everything you need to practice, and please go through what we have learned as well as your keywords. I believe I have explained you every keywords like you all are satisfied, I hope. And rest. In the next class, we will meet with your numericals as well as some kind of problems which are given in your book, and I try to solve it. So until then, thank you.